कुंज बिहारी जय राधा जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज नंदन भज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजन
यशोदनंदन वनचारी
यमुना तीरा वनचारी
यमुना तीरा वनचारी
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम
हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
जय राधा गोकुल नंद राधे
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 जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व
जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय
जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव
नित्य गौरा हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल
नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
శ్రీ శ్రీ రాధగోకులంద భగవానికి
జై.
గౌనితాయికి
జై.
గౌర ప్రమాణ.
హరి హరి బోల్.
ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ.
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 ఓం అజ్ఞానతిమిరంధస్య జ్ఞానాంజనశలాకాయ చక్షురున్మిళితం యేన తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. శ్రీచైతన్య మనోభీష్టం స్థాపితం యేన భూతలే స్వయం రూపా కదా మह्यं దదాతి స్వపదాంతికం. వందేహం శ్రీగురు శ్రీయుతపదకమలం శ్రీగురుం వైష్ణవాంశ్చ శ్రీరూపాం సాగ్రజాతాం సహగణ రఘునాథాన్వితం తాం సజీవం సాద్వైతం సావధూతం పరిజన సహితం కృష్ణ చైతన్య దేవం శ్రీ రాధా కృష్ణ పదాం సహగణ లలిత శ్రీ విశాఖాన్వితాంశ్చ. హే కృష్ణ కరుణా సింధు దీనబంధు జగత్పతే గోపేశ గోపికా కాంత రాధాకాంత నమోస్తుతే. తప్త కాంచన గౌరాంగి రాధే వృందావనేశ్వరి వృషభానుసుతే దేవి ప్రణమామి హరిప్రియే. వాంఛకల్పతరుభ్యశ్చ కృపా సింధుభ్య ఏవ చ పతితానాం పావనేభ్యో వైష్ణవేభ్యో నమో నమః. జయ శ్రీకృష్ణ చైతన్య ప్రభు నిత్యానంద
శ్రీ అద్వైత గదాధర్
శ్రీవాసాది గౌర భక్త వృంద. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే. So, Hare Krishna. So, welcome to our morning Bhagavatam class. Every first Saturday of month. Actually, we gather in a temple, and we attend wonderful Mangalarti program morning, starting from 5 o'clock, followed by Tulasi Puja. We chant till 6:30, DT greetings, and then Guru Puja, and then we'll have Bhagavatam class. Okay, so in past 3 months we started the 12 Mahajan series. Our senior devotees explained us very nicely on Lord Brahma, Bhishma Dev, and Lord Shiva. Okay, so this is the 4th one in the series. Today we are going to discuss on Janak Maharaj. Nataraj Prabhu told me to speak on Janak Maharaj today, which is very, very appropriate because very recently we celebrated Sri Ram Navami. Okay, and all our devotees in our online sanghas also very nicely sharing wonderful pastimes of Lord Ram. Okay, they are still in our memory, and we may discuss few more in coming days also in our online Zoom sanghas. So discussing about Janak Maharaj is very, very appropriate. So I am very thankful to for giving me this wonderful opportunity. So and thank you very much for devotees. I would like to pay my humble obeisances to all the Vaishnavas, to our senior devotees. RadhaVinod Prabhu is there. So, and some other senior devotees who are online, and our congregation. I can see some names here. Shashi Mataji, Pramod, Praneshwar Prabhu, Bhuneshwari Mataji, Shankar Prabhu, Satyakala. So, so thank you very much for all of you joining. By taking permission from our senior devotees, so I will start today's class. There is a beautiful verse from our scriptures. The verse says, Ahara Nidra Bhaya Maidhunamcha Samanyaya Mevat Pasubhir Narana Dharmo Hitesho Adhiko Visesho Dharmo Nahina Pasubhir Samana. Okay, so this is the verse. So the verse explains as Ahara, taking food, Nidra, sleeping, Bhaya, defending ourselves, Maidhunamcha, having family life. Ahara Nidra Bhaya Maidhunamcha. Samanyaya Mevat Pasubhir Narana. These four are equal in humans and animals. Yeah, particularly in this isolation period, I don't know. In general, I am saying what I am hearing from all my friends and all. Okay, get up, make some food, eat, watch something, okay, and sleep. Okay, some people are saying we are feeling very bored. Some of my friends, they say we are feeling very bored, and watching some movies online and all. We are feeling very bored. Yeah, like that. Which is actually true. Why people are feeling bored? Yeah. So people are feeling bored because the verse explains. This verse explains in further lines. Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Okay, ahar, nidra, bhaya, maithanam. So these four are equal in animals and human beings. Okay, then what is the difference? What is the additional quality of human beings? The additional quality of human beings is dharmo hitesho adhiko visesho. Dharmo hitesho, thinking of dharma, understanding dharma. Adhiko visesho. This is the additional quality of human beings. Dharmo nahina pasubhir samana. If we don't follow dharma, or if we don't attempt to understand dharma, then it is as equal as animals. Dharmo nahina pasubhir samana. So don't get bored. Okay, maybe you will be 24/7 at home. Maybe 12 hours, you are waking up. Okay, don't get bored. Try to understand dharma. Discuss with the devotees. Okay, read scriptures. There are so many online lectures in our ISKCON Desire Tree, and Srila Prabhupada books are there. Read the books, hear lectures, understand dharma. Then we don't feel bored. So that is the only secret. That's the difference between devotees and other people. Okay. So now, what exactly is dharma? This is important. Dharmo hitesho adhiko visesho. Dharmo nahina pasubhir samana. Okay, then what exactly is dharma? So in this Kali Yuga, particularly, different people give their own versions about dharma. Okay, I think dharma is this one. I think dharma is that one. Yeah. So we have so many words with dharma. Kshatriya dharma, Raja dharma, okay, Vritti dharma, Sneha dharma. Like that, so many words are there. So what exactly is dharma? This verse is referring. That is very, very important to understand. The dharma, Lord Yamaraj is explaining, in Srimad Bhagavatam, okay, 6th canto, 3rd chapter, okay, when the soldiers of Yama, when they were defeated by Vishnu Dutas, okay, this is pastime of Ajamil. They returned to Lord Yama and they were asking questions, and they explained what happened, and they are asking why this happened. Okay, then Lord Yama explained. Yama's reply, he is like this. Okay, Lord Yama is saying, the Supreme Personality of Godhead has established dharma, Sanatana dharma, Parama dharma. Okay, the topmost of dharma. Okay, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he established. And who are following that perfectly, he gave the names. So he said, Swayambhu Narada Sembhu Kumara Kapilo Manu Prahalado Janako Bhishmo Balirvaya Sakirvayam. Swayambhu Narada Sembhu, 4 Kumaras, Kapila, Manu, Prahalada, Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, and Vayam, me, means Lord Yama. Okay, and Lord Yama is continuing. Dvadasaiti Vijayani mo dharmam bhagavatam bhataha guhyam visuddham durbodham yam gnatvam asnute. And who knows about this dharma created by the Lord? These 12 Mahajans, these 12 great devotees of the Lord, they are perfectly following dharma established by the Supreme Personality of God. That's why they are called Mahajanas. Okay. So from this 12 Mahajan series, today's topic is Janak Maharaj. Okay. So I heard Gauranga Priya Prabhu's lecture, and also previously I read His Holiness, my beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Radhanath Swami's explanation on Janak Maharaj. Okay. And also from Valmiki Ramayana. Okay. Today we will try to understand the glories of Janak Maharaj. Okay. So in general, people say there is nothing much we can see or we can read from our scriptures. Okay. But whatever we heard for few past times, Gauranga Priya Prabhu mentioned in his lecture that for few past times, we may not provide the source. Yeah, but the key point here is to understand the essence, he said. Okay, don't try to ask like what is the source of this pastime, but try to understand the essence behind that pastime. So that is very, very important. Okay, so Krishna in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 3 verse 20, Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, clearly mentioned the name of Janak Maharaj. What he said is, Karmainaiva hi samsiddhim astita janakadayaha loka sangrahamevapi sampasyan kartumarhasi. Krishna is explaining to Arjuna what he is saying. Kings such as Janaka attained perfection solely by performance of prescribed duties. Therefore, just for the sake of educating people in general, you should perform your work. So Lord Krishna is quoting the name of Janak Maharaj while explaining to Arjuna about the importance of performing prescribed duties. Mevapi sampasyan kartum arhasi. Kings such as Janaka attained perfection by slowly performance of prescribed duties. So Krishna mentioned in Bhagavad Gita clearly, one must perform his prescribed duty. Okay, one cannot escape from that one. And the Lord himself is giving the example of Janak. Okay, this is the one reference where we can hear about Janak Maharaj from Bhagavad Gita. It's in 3rd chapter, verse 20. Okay, and in Ramayana. Okay, as we all know, Janak Maharaj is the father of Mother Sita. Okay, so we heard little more about Janak Maharaj from Ramayana. But even before marriage of Lord Ram and Mother Sita, okay, even before along with Vishwamitra Muni, Ram and Lakshman and other sages entering into Mithila, even before birth of Lord Ram, there is a reference of Janak Maharaj. Vasishta Muni is quoting about Janak Maharaj to Sumantra. When King Dasarath is planning for a Putra Kamishti Yaga, then Vasishta Muni is instructing Sumantra and other people, the key people of Ayodhya. Okay, particularly to Sumantra, whom to invite. What is the list of invitees? Okay, all great kings in the planet Earth and so many great sages, yeah, and rishis. We need to invite. And in addition, very important point. So Vasishta Muni is saying, Midhilapati Sura Janaka Satyavadinam Tam Ayana Mahabhaga Swayam Eva Sasukrutim. Midhiladhipati Sura. My dear Sumantra, hear to me very attentively. Midhiladhipati Sura, the king of Midhila, the great emperor, Janaka, King Janak. And what is his qualities? Vasishta Muni is further saying, Midhiladhipati Sura Janaka Satyavadinam. So, Maharaj Janak is truth personified. He is the advocate of truth. Tam Ayana Mahabhaga. He is worthy of great respect. He is great, estimable. So, Swayam Eva Susakrutim. So, my dear Sumantra, Swayam Eva. Personally, you have to visit Midhila and invite Maharaj Janak. Because he is a great emperor. Of course, there are so many great emperors in the world. But the additional quality is, he is truth personified, Satyavadinam. So, you must Swayam personally visit Midhila and invite Janak Maharaj with all great respects. And Vasishta Muni is saying one more quality. Why this is important? Vasishta Muni is saying, Purva Sambandhinam Gnatva Tat Purvam Bravimite. My dear Sumantra, bear in mind, Purva Sambandhinam Gnatva. Maharaj Janak has a very long association with our Dasarath Maharaj. He is a long associate of Dasarath Maharaj. Okay. Tat Purvam Bravimite. Don't forget this one. So, Janak Maharaj is a great emperor, Satyavadi, truth personified. In addition, very importantly, he is a long associate of Dasarath Maharaj, who is another great devotee of the Lord. And the third quality is even more important. Association is very, very important. That is what Vasishta Muni is giving so much importance. Why Sumantra should invite Janak Maharaj personally? by visiting Misila, because he is a Satyavadi and he is a long associate of Dasarath Maharaj. So Dasarath Maharaj is not an ordinary king. Okay. He is not an ordinary king. So that's why, bear in mind, he is a long associate of our Dasarath Maharaj. Okay. So one great devotee having a long association with another great devotee. This is very, very important. We need to remember. Okay. Lord Ram himself, after killing Ravan, and then Mother Sita proved her chastity by entering into fire. Okay. Then all devatas came to that site and they glorified Lord Ram. They glorified Lord Ram as Karta Sarvasya Lokasya Sreshto Gnana Vatam Vara Trayanam Hi Lokanam Adi Karta Swayam Prabhu. My dear Lord Ram, you are not an ordinary man. You are indeed the creator of the whole world. You are indeed the repository of all wisdom and virtues. You are the most exalted. And you are the doer. Swayam Prabhu. Devatas are saying, glorifying Lord Ram, you are Swayam Prabhu. You are Swayam Bhagavan. But Lord replied like this. What Lord Ram replied is, Atmanam Manushyam Masye Ramam Dasrathatmajam. Okay? In a humble mood, with folded hands, Lord Ram replied as, I am a mere human. Okay? And I am son of Dasratha. And Lord Ram is considering himself as a normal human being and the son of Dasratha, Dasrathatmajam. I am the son of Dasratha. We know, we call, we glorify Lord Ram as Dasrathatmajam, Dasratha Nandana, Dasarathi, like this. So Lord Ram is saying, I am an ordinary human being. Atmanam Manushyam Madhye. I am an ordinary man. And I am the son of Dasratha. This is the position the Lord has given to Dasratha Maharaj. Okay, such a great devotee Dasratha, Janak Maharaj is a long associate. Okay, Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. But when the Lord appeared in this, descended to this planet Earth, he performed all his activities in Rama Avatar, in the incarnation of Lord Ram, as an ordinary human being. Okay, but the pastimes of Krishna are totally different. So that's why one must follow the instructions of Krishna and follow the footsteps of Lord Ram. Okay, how to live, how to perform, your dharma perfectly. Lord Ram taught us. So that's why the Lord is considering himself as an ordinary human being in the incarnation of Ram. So he is referring himself as, I am Dasrathatmajam. Such great devotee Dasarath. Okay, the king Janak is the very long associate. These are the qualities. These are not an ordinary qualities. So that's why association is very, very important. Even in the King Janak, Gauranga Prabhu explained very nicely. Regularly they used to have, discussions about scriptures, how to understand the absolute truth, what is the goal of life. King Janak, he used to invite, sages regularly, and he used to have so many discussions, even though he is in such great position as the emperor of Mithila. Okay, so we will discuss some more nice pastimes about that one. Okay, so very important point we need to understand is the association of the devotees, particularly at present, where we are all staying at home. Okay, there may not be physical association, but we can get association of devotees, all temples in all over the world. I heard some of my friends in US, in India, and in other countries also. They are using technology to meet devotees and discuss Krishna Katha, Rama Katha, the pastimes of the Lord. Okay. Yesterday, Radhamal Prabhu is mentioning, like, till Hanuman Jayanti, we discuss Lord Ram, and then Vaman Jayanti, Narsimha Jayanti comes, we'll discuss about, Lord Narsinghadev, and then Vaman Jayanti will come. Throughout the year, Lord, performs wonderful pastimes. Okay. There is no scarcity for devotees to discuss the beautiful pastimes of the Lord. No matter whether you are in isolation or you are in a normal life, it doesn't matter for a devotee. Prabhupada mentioned, I told you before also, Prabhupada mentioned technology is the creation of Maya, product of Maya, but a devotee will use it in the service of Krishna. So now all the devotees, all our ISKCON temples are very nicely using this technology and having these online sanghas and discussing nice pastimes of the Lord. Why? Because association is very, very important. That's why Srila Prabhupada always stresses repetitively on the importance of association. Such a great king like Janak Maharaj, okay, he is to get the association of great saints very regularly and trying to understand the goal of life, trying to understand the absolute truth. So don't underestimate or don't take it easy about the association of devotees. This is very, very important. Okay. So, and even, so, this is, these are the qualities, explained by Vasishtha Muni when he is quoting about Janak Maharaj. Okay. And of course, we know, if we move further in Balakanda of Ramayana, okay. So Janak Maharaj organized a grand sacrifice, and then Vishwamitra Muni, along with Ram, Lakshman, and other sages, visited Mithila. And by knowing that the great sage Vishwamitra Muni, okay, has arrived, Janaka himself personally, with all respects, welcomed him, along with the chief priest of Mithila, Setananda. Setananda is the son of Gautama Muni and Ahalya. Okay, and he is the royal priest of Mithila. So, along with Setananda, Janaka Maharaj invited Vishwamitra, Ram, Lakshman, and all other sages. And he paid his obeisances, and they exchanged some pleasantries and well-beings of each other. And the glance of Janaka Maharaj on Ram and Lakshman, the first meet of the great devotee of the Lord, the direct meet, here happened. And who is the cause for this one? Because of whom Janaka Maharaj met Ram and Lakshman? Type in a chat box if anyone knows. Because of whom Vishwamitra, Ram, Lakshman, and all great sages visited Mithila. Okay. Because of whom, by whose mercy Janaka Maharaj got the darshan of the Supreme Lord. Whom? Thank you, Shankar Prabhu. Vishwamitra Muni. Isn't it? Yeah, Vishwamitra Muni. Okay, Vishwamitra Muni. No, he brought Ram and Lakshman to Mithila. Okay, one cannot reach or understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. It should be done only through Guru, only through saints. great acharyas. This is one example. By the mercy of Vishwamitra Muni, Janak Maharaj got the opportunity to take the darshan of Ram and Lakshman in Mithila, where Lord Ram and Lakshman personally came to Mithila. Yeah, that's the glory of Guru. That's the glory of saint. We should remember, right? And when he saw Ram and Lakshman, his first, reaction. What he is saying, very, very beautiful verses from our, Ramayana. What he is saying is, first, Ichuktva munisathulam prahrushta vadanam stada punastam pariprapracha pramjali pranato nrupa. On speaking to Tigerly sage Vishwamitra in this way, the king again asked the sage inquisitively with folded hands and a gladdened face. He is asking, what he is asking? Imau Kumaram Bhadrante Devatulya Parakrama Gaja Simha Gati Veera Sarthula Ushabhopama. Oh, great sage! Imam Kumarau Bhadrante. These two young boys who came along with you, okay, they look like Devatulya Parakrama. They look like, some, celestials in prowess. Gaja Simha Gati Veerav Sadhula Vrishabhopama. And how they look like, because they have sword and, the bow and arrow, by looking at this, their appearance, okay, they look like they are valiant Kshatriyas, like the most powerful elephant, the king of forest, the most powerful lion, the most powerful tiger, bull. Generally, when we describe a great warriors, we compare with these, very powerful animals. So he's saying like, Gaja Simha Gati Veerav. These two look like Veerav, the great warriors, great Kshatriyas, who look like Gaja, Simha, Sardhula, Vrishabhopama. Such, great, powerful personalities. Okay, so he described, by looking at the appearance, he described their features, and then he is continuing, King Janaka, Padma Patra Vishalakshav, Khadga Tunira Mardhanam, Asvina Vina Rupena, Samupasthita Yavvanav. And their eyes looks like lotal petals. Padma Patra Vishalakshav. And they have this Khadga Tunira Dhanurdharav, bow, arrow, and swords. They look like, Asvina Vina Rupena, they look like other Asvini Kumars came from heavenly planets. They look like that, such beautiful. Sampastita Yavana. Who are these two young boys? And again he is asking, continuation. Yadruchayena Gaupraptau Deva Loka Diva Marau. Are they descended from heavenly planets by their own will? Kadam Padabhya Miha Praptau Kimarthau Kasya Vaine. Whose signs are these? They are looking like the sun and moon descending from heavenly planet. That's what Janaka Maharaj is saying in the next verse. Varayudha dharau virau kasya putra mahamune bhushayanta vimandesam chandra surya vi ambaram. Ambaram, sky. Holding these exalted and excellent weapons. They look like sun and moon landing on this planet Earth from sky. Who are these two youngsters? Parasparasya sadrausyav when I look them each other, parasparasya sadravsya. When I look them each other, what is my feeling? His feeling, Janaka Maharaj's feeling, pramanegnita cheshtita. Their actions look similar. Their personalities look similar. Their gestures and appearance look similar. Kaka paksha dharau virav. They are in a very tender age with the black, hair falling on their shoulders. The hair looks like the wings of crow. Kaka paksha. Kaka paksha means crow. Okay. Kaka paksha dharau virav. Srota michyati tattvataha. So, who I would like to know from you, who are these two great personalities? So, Janaka Maharaj is very eagerly inquiring about Ram and Lakshman from, Vishwamitra Muni with the folded hands in a humble mood. Okay. So, from Ramayana, whatever we discussed so far tells, the characteristics of Janaka Maharaj, why he is Mahajan. Okay, he is a long associate of Dasarath, who is another great, devotee. Okay, and he, by the will of, by the mercy of Vishwamitra, he got the darshan of Lord Ram and Lakshman, and he, in a humble mood, inquiring about these two young personalities who look very tender age, but having, some, so many, this bow, arrow, sword, and all, such powerful Kshatriyas. So he is inquiring very nicely. This is the mood of Janaka Maharaj. That's why he is called, great Mahajan. So you may say, what's the big deal in this one? Okay, he is looking for matches for his daughter. So whoever boy looks nice, immediately he inquires. Okay, which is very, very, very natural. Okay, for a father of a daughter inquiring about boys, so he is doing the same. What is the big deal? Are these really the reasons for Janaka Maharaj? We consider Janaka Maharaj as one of the great Mahajan. Okay, so you may have this doubt, or you may question like this. So far we discussed from Ramayana, but we will discuss some nice pastimes now. So these pastimes will explain further about Janaka Maharaj. Okay. His Holiness Radhanath Swami, in his lecture, he explained about about the clan of Janak, or the birth of Janaka Maharaj. Okay. So once there is a great king called Nimi, and his royal priest is Vasishta. And once from here, we all discuss about the nice pastimes. Okay, few we may not get the source, but try to understand the essence. Okay, that is very, very important. But in different places, okay, different saints are quoted these examples. So King Nami planned a fire sacrifice for the benefit of humanity. Okay, and under the guidance of his royal priest Vasishta, they started fire sacrifice. While it is in progress, Indra approached Vasishta Muni for some task to do for himself. So Vasishta Muni told King Nimi, okay, my dear king, so I am going to heavenly planets to help Indra, to guide Indra. So once I return, we will continue this fire sacrifice. Okay. So Vasishta knows what to do in what time. So no one knows better than him, being a great sage. Okay. And he left for heavenly planets. King Nimi was annoyed, for this one. Why he left, this in between, and he went to a heavenly planet. Okay, let me continue with some other Brahmanas. So he approached some other Brahmanas, and he continued the fire sacrifice. Vasishta Muni returned. He finished his task in heavenly planets. He returned, and he saw what happened. He got angry. Oh, foolish king! So why are you so eager to finish your fire sacrifice? Why can't you wait for me? And he cursed him. So I am cursing you, you will die immediately. King Nimi also got angry. You are a Brahmana, how can you curse like this? So you will also die. Okay. So they both died on spot. Curse of Vasishta Muni and counter curse from King Nimi. But some mystic power, it's another pastime. Okay. Sage Vasishta born again. That's again another big story. We don't go into that one. We will continue with how Nimi born again. Now the kingdom of Nimi has no king. So all these sages, because he is a pious king. He is a pious king. So they prayed devatas, demigods. What is the solution? Why can't you bring him back? So by the will of the Lord, devatas, through some potency of devatas, okay, King Nimi born again. And he is not happy. And he said, why did you bring me back? I am not at all interested in this material world. Because when Vasishta cursed him, King Nimi mentioned the same. I am not at all interested in this material world. Whether I live or I die, I don't care. Yeah. So, and he is repeating the same now also. I am not at all interested. I want to go back to Golok Vrindavan. I want to go back to, spiritual world. I am not at all interested in this material world. Why did you bring me back? So by looking at, he is not interested. So, okay, the sages said, okay, you leave your body. A few things, when you hear, you may feel like, awkward or, why, this happened or, will it happen like this also? Scriptures, we cannot, a few things we cannot understand, the birth of some exalted personalities are in a different way. Not like, normal human birth. That, this point we need to remember. So King Nimi left his body. So these great sages, they churned the body and another personality born. This is what, Maharaj explained in his class. And they named him as Janak. So Janak means one who is churned out of another body. So Janak. That's the meaning. So from that time onwards, he's the son, in that clan, in that dynasty, okay, whoever born, they will have this name Janak. Just like we can say position or, something like that, or a surname, something like that. Not exactly surname. Yeah, something like this. So in that our, our hero of, the topic, Janaka Maharaj, they have a name. After that, Janak, it comes. Okay. So from that time, from that, the personality who born out of another body by churning another body who born, they named him as Janak. And from time onwards, all, the rest of the, personalities born in that clan, okay, they will get this name Janak. So Janak Maharaj, who is the father of Mother Sita, his name is Sri Dhvaja Janak. And he has a brother. His name is Kusedhvaja Janak. Sri Dhvaja Janak, Kusedhvaja Janak. Like this, all the whole clan, they have a names ending with Janak. So Sri Dhvaja Janak, he is the father of Sita and Urmila. Like that. So today we are discussing Janaka Maharaj means he is Sri Dhvaja Janak. Okay. So this is the story behind, why this Janak came, what is the meaning of Janak, and about the clan of Janak. Now I am going to tell you another birth. There is one sage called, his name is Kahada. Okay. And he's very exalted, personality, and his wife was pregnant. When his wife was pregnant, this sage he is to tell, scriptures, explain scriptures to his wife. Okay, why we all know when a lady is pregnant, it is very very auspicious to hear or read scriptures so that the soul within the womb will get the same knowledge. And we have other examples also. Any other example from our scriptures? Yeah, can someone type in the chat box? Any example from our scriptures where the soul within the womb hear whatever are instructions given outside? Any idea? We all know a few examples. Everyone is silent. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Shashi Mataji. Prahalad. And any other example? One more from Mahabharat. Abhimanyu. Thank you, Shankar Prabhu. Thank you, Vrajakumar Prabhu. Yes. Yeah. So this baby also, okay, hearing from the womb. Okay, whatever his father is, the lectures of his father to his mother. Okay. On one day, at one particular point of time, says Kahada slightly deviated from original point. And immediately the baby within the womb, he reacted negatively. Negatively means, no, that is not true. No, that is not true. He is, saying, he is giving some sounds saying, no, that is not true. No, that is not true. Like that. Kahada realized it. Okay. The baby within the womb is saying, I am not correct. Okay. He got angry. And he cursed the baby. You will born with so many deformities. Yeah. So again, okay. These are all by the will of the Lord. Okay. Why such exalted personalities curse Garbhastha Sisu, who is within the womb? Why? This is all the will of the Lord. Okay, we must we cannot question or we cannot judge those exalted personalities with our material, limited, mundane vision. This is very, very important. Why they get angry very easily? Why Vasishta cursed Nimi counter cursed Vasishta? Okay, no, we are not qualified, to question, but we need to understand it's the will of the Lord. So then the baby born, the father cursed the baby born, okay, with 8 twists within his body. Okay, with 8, that's why he is named as Ashtavakra. With 8 twists within his body. That's why he is called Ashtavakra. Okay. He looked very, something strange, ugly, something like this, with 8 twists within the body. But he is a very, exalted personality because he heard all the knowledge, when he was within the womb. And we all know, Janak Maharaj invite all the sages, to his royal palace, and they used to discuss, scriptures and all. So Janak Maharaj, he used to invite sage Kahada also. So one day, this boy is growing. One day he also attended, along with his father. And Janak Maharaj is, asking, inquiring, how can we understand absolute truth? All sages, they are giving their answers, and sharing whatever they knew, and the father of Ashtavakra also, shared his opinion. Then this boy Ashtavakra said, all this is rubbish. It's not true. Their understanding is completely wrong, including my father. He already denied his father when he was in the womb and he got a curse. And again now, second time, he is saying, including my father, All these sages, whatever they are sharing their opinions is completely rubbish. So Janaka Maharaj, he was shocked. Okay, then how can I understand? Then you need to follow me. And he left the place. So Janaka Maharaj, he is very curious, he is very eager. So he is in search of this Ashtavakra. He went and he is searching, and finally he found Ashtavakra in a forest. Okay, in one ashram. The moment he saw Ashtavakra, he felt very happy because he is very eager to know about understanding absolute truth. Oh, great sage, you are here. I am in search of you. That's why I came here. Okay, he is on the horse, and he is about to get down. He is about to get down. He removed one of his leg, and he is about to get down. The Ashtavakra said, "Stay like that. Whenever I told you, come. Stay like that." Janaka Maharaj just stayed like that. Different places, it's mentioned different time frames, how many days or whatever it is, he stayed like that. Okay, but our focus is the consciousness of Janaka Maharaj. Ashtavakra, by looking at Janaka Maharaj's humility and in humble mood, he felt very happy. From there onwards, they became very great close companions. Ashtavakra Muni likes Janaka Maharaj very much, and Janaka Maharaj likes to hear more and more and more from Ashtavakra. Okay, whenever Janaka Maharaj visits the ashram of Ashtavakra Muni, okay, immediately Ashtavakra Muni, he gets up, he invites him, he hugs him, and he shows him in the right place, in the front row near to him, and he speaks. Rest of the disciples, they are very, very envious. Why our Gurudev is showing so much importance to this Janaka Maharaj, who is a king, okay, who is very opulent, who has so much wealth, who is very much entangled in this material, duties. Why our spiritual master is giving so much importance? They are little envious. So Ashtavakra Muni, he want to teach a lesson. So one day, what happened when Ashtavakra Muni is speaking on scriptures, Janaka Maharaj and other disciples of Ashtavakra Muni, they are hearing very attentively, and then the soldiers of Janaka Maharaj came and said, Maharaj, no, the palace is it caught on fire. Okay, so you please come. We need to take precautionary steps. We need to come out of this situation. The palace is caught on fire. So Janaka Maharaj, he is fully absorbed in the discourse of Ashtavakra. So he said, you handle yourself. Don't call me. So I don't need to come. You please don't disturb. So other disciples are thinking, even why he's not at all attentive in his duties also. Okay, when the soldiers came and saying like this, he's not at all interested to go. They are laughing amongst themselves. One day, what happened? One of the associate of Ashtavakra Muni, again the same scenario is happening. Okay, Ashtavakra Muni is speaking on scriptures. Janaka Maharaj is hearing very attentively, and all disciples. One of the associate of Ashtavakra Muni, he came in between, and he said, our ashram was on fire. All our dhotis, kamandalas, everything, and whatever we have, they are in fire. The moment they heard all these disciples, they disappeared from that place. They ran. Okay, to see what happened and to protect their belongings, they ran. And Ashtavakra Muni smiled. This is all Leela of Ashtavakra Muni. He want to teach a lesson. And he told his disciples then. Now, did you understand the difference between you and Janak Maharaj? I want to teach a lesson to you. That's why I created these two incidents where Janaka Maharaj is very attentive and completely focused on the teachings of his guru. But you, to protect your dhotis and kamandalas, they are sages, they don't have anything apart from that. They are simple living monks. Okay, so you guys, you ran away from the, from me, and attempted to protect your belongings. But Janaka Maharaj, have you seen? Okay, so Ashtavatramuni taught a lesson. So many, see, Janaka Maharaj is a Rajarshi. So many saints, they used to get, Janaka Maharaj used to get the same respect, just like any other great sage. And some people who are following religious principles, they don't understand why he is getting such importance, why he is considered as a Rajarshi. Okay, he is called as Videha. Videha means, V means not attached, Deha means body. Okay, that's why Mother Sita is also called Vaidehi, means daughter of Videha. Okay, so Videha, V means not attached, Deha means body. So Janaka Maharaj, everyone glorifies him as a Videha. Okay, not attached to his body at all. Some few saints, they are little, they don't understand why, he is such a great emperor, king, is it really such a renounced person? Okay, so in some places it's mentioned as an Narada Muni, but in some places it's mentioned as one saint. Yeah, but whoever it may be, let us say, as one saint. One saint want to test. Yeah, so why is he really such Rajarshi? Raja and Rishi also, king and sage together having the qualities. So maintaining his material duties perfectly, at the same time renounce from the life. Okay, so renounce from material attachment. So this saint, so he visited Janaka Maharaj's palace one day, and Janaka Maharaj is very busy. There are two such pastimes. So I will explain you, both very nice stories. Okay, so this saint visited and Janaka Maharaj, royal court, and he is very busy. He's sitting on his most opulent simhasan, and two maid servants are waving the chamaras on both sides, and he is very busy discussing with the ministers and all. By looking at him, I don't think he is having this renunciation qualities. This saint is thinking. So Janaka Maharaj observed it. He looked at this saint and he observed, and then he said that he invited him. And before even this saint is speaking, so Janaka Maharaj started speaking. So what Janaka Maharaj is saying is, don't try to judge people with your limited vision. I know you are trying to judge. Okay, so that's why don't try to judge people with your limited wisdom. Okay, since you are trying to judge me, I am giving to punishment. You will be hanged in 7 days' time. And the soldiers took him into their control. And Janaka Maharaj told the soldiers, feed him nicely, give him full comforts all these 7 days. End of the 7th day, we are going to hang him for punishment, as a punishment for whatever he is committed. So this saint was really, shocked. Oh my God, how did he read my mind? How did he know that, I am trying to judge him? And how did he know that, I am thinking he is a purely materialistic person? But anyway, he was shocked, and he was put in a very nice palace, having full comforts, just like kingly, arrangements for him, nice, opulent prasadam. But he is not at all, focusing on these comforts. He's not getting sleep at nights. He's unable to eat properly. All 7 days. Okay, whether he sleep or he wake up. He's only this. He is thinking of hanging to death. That experience and all. Okay, so 7 days are gone. End of the 7th day, Janak Maharaj came. Okay, so are you ready for your punishment? And by the way, how was all the arrangements? Have you got full comforts? How about the nice, wonderful, prasadam we are serving to you? Different types of prasadams daily. Okay, so many varieties. Okay, sweet rice, and so many things. Variety of prasadams. Okay, how are they? And by the way, what did you eat today? Is it nice? This says is looking like this, with the shock, tears in his eyes, and with the fearful, he is in with the fearful mood. My dear king, how can you ask all these questions for a person who is going to die in few minutes? Okay. I am unable to focus on whatever comforts you gave me. My heart is fully filled with fear of death. I am unable to recollect even what I have eaten few minutes back. Yeah. I am unable to focus all these things because of fear of death. How can anyone focus about the comforts they have? About how opulent food they are eating when they knew they are going to die in next 7 days? You compare with Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj also in the same situation, going to die in 7 days, but he is fully renounced, he is fully focused on, Bhagavad Gita. It's not the case for, everyone. Then Janak Maharaj smiled and said, yes, this is the answer to your, doubt. I have all these opulence, so much wealth. I am the great emperor of this Mithila. Okay. But I am not at all focusing on these worldly affairs. That's why I have no fear. Okay. I know death can come any point of time in my life. I tuned my mind. I changed my consciousness. And I am trying to change my, consciousness by understanding scriptures. Okay. Because I know death can come anytime. I am not at all attached to this worldly affair. Did you get the point now? Okay. The one who has fear of death, they cannot enjoy. The only difference is here he knows, he is going to die in 7 days. Okay. But in general, public people, since they don't know they're dead, everyone is thinking, okay, tomorrow when I get up, again I will go back to my office, I will do all my work. Okay. People have the faith that I am good. The night when we are going to sleep, we feel we are going to get up next day morning. Okay. People have that faith that they will survive some more days, some more days, some more days, like that. But the consciousness of Janak Maharaj, death can come anytime. So I don't bother about it. So my focus is just understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this saint folded his hands and begged forgiveness of Janak Maharaj. Then he understood the true consciousness of Janak Maharaj. So those who focus, life is preparation, death is the examination. Srila Prabhupada mentioned. Okay. So those who focus on the examination, they prepare well. So Janaka Maharaj's preparation for his final examination is perfect. So he is not at all worrying about exam, death. Okay. But those who don't prepare, they are fearful. They are fearful. And there is another similar pastime. So in this pastime, again, a saint came and he asked the same question. How can people call you the Videha? Videha, you are detached with your body. How is it possible? Okay, can you explain me? So Janaka Maharaj said, okay, I will explain. But before that, you need to do one task. Okay, what is that task? Okay, he gave a bowl with full of milk. And he told this saint, you take this milk, okay, you take this bowl, which has full of milk, and you just go around my palace once. But make sure even not a single drop of milk should fall down. You should be very careful. So this saint said, okay, yeah, you first have a visit and come back, then I will tell you. So he took his bowl and he's going such a very big palace. Okay, he started somewhere in the morning and finally he came in the evening. He's very focused. The milk drop should not fall down, like this. He's going like this. And he came in the evening and Janaka Maharaj asked, how was it? Yeah. So and he's saying, see, not a single drop of milk, fell down. So Janaka Maharaj felt very happy. That's good, wonderful. And have you seen our valiant warriors, the training of soldiers? Okay, at so and so place, there is a training center where all our soldiers are under training in various archery and different skills of war. Have you seen? How was that? He said, no, I didn't. Okay. And have you seen our music hall on east side where a wonderful, nice music, singers are singing nice music. Have you heard? How was that music? He said, no, I did not hear. Okay. And have you seen our royal kitchen? Such a big kitchen there. They are preparing so many delicious food items. So have you seen it? How was that? Our expert cooks are cooking there. And he got frustrated. The saint got frustrated. My dear Maharaj, you told me to make sure not a single drop of water should fall from this bowl. I am just focusing on that one. How can I see your soldiers training center or music hall, dance hall, kitchen? How can I focus on those things? My focus is just to make sure the drop of milk should not fall down. That's why, unfortunately, I was unable to identify all those things. So Janaka Maharaj smiled and said, yes, that's perfectly I am doing. That's why people call me as Videha. Yes, I am performing all my prescribed duties, all worldly affairs. I am very, very busy. But I am always focused that I am not deviating from meditating upon the Supreme Personality of God. Just like how you are focusing. So you had a walk through whole palace successfully. In the same way, successfully I am performing my prescribed duties. And you are successful to make sure not a single drop of water fall down. In the same way, I am making sure myself not to deviate from my spiritual practice. Then again, this saint, folded his hands and begged forgiveness from Janaka Maharaj. These are the beauties. In the first half of this lecture, we discussed a few points from Ramayana. So I told that time, you may feel, okay, everyone will do. What is the big deal? When a saint comes, we will welcome him nicely. Okay, when a father has his girls, he is trying to look for some nice boys. He is also doing the same. Okay, but this second part, all these pastimes tells us the consciousness of Janaka Maharaj. There is a very beautiful pastime, another pastime. Is that true or is this true? That's the pastime. Is that true or is this true? One day Janaka Maharaj is in deep sleep. Okay, all of a sudden in the midnight, soldiers came. They knocked at the door and they wake him. Maharaj, get up. Our enemies attacked Midila. We need to go and fight. So hurriedly, Janak Maharaj, he got up and, and they alerted all, their army and, they went, to fight. But Janak Maharaj lost the battle. Enemies occupied Midila. Yeah. And the conqueror, his enemy, he said, Janaka, you are from a royal family. You are a great king anyway. So that's why, I am not going to kill you. So you are forgiven. Leave this country. Now Midila is our, we occupied it. It's our property. You must leave Midila and go on exile. And the opponent, they ordered, no one should feed Janak. So Janak, he left Midila and he crossed the border of Midila and he went into another kingdom. And he's feeling very hungry. He was tired, physically less energy, no strength at all. And he just moved to his neighboring kingdom, and there he saw few people are serving some food to poor people. So Janak Maharaj stood in that queue. He is eager to have some food. But the moment his turn comes, almost all food is left. Very little, some soup type of thing is left. So they told, I am sorry, the full food items are, finished, but we have only little soup is left. You have to adjust with this one. So Janak said, okay, whatever. In my current circumstances, this is, the biggest thing, what I can get. So they gave that little soup in a bowl, and he took it and he is about to drink. All at sudden, a bird came and it is trying to catch this bowl, and he hit it, and the ball fell down. Janak Maharaj got tears in his eyes. He fell down, and he fell down there, and he's crying and shouting, no, why this is happening to me? No, why this is happening to me? So Janak Maharaj is shouting, like this, out of pain, tears, crying loudly. Soldiers came. Maharaj, what happened? Why are you crying like this? Janak Maharaj woke up. Oh God, horrible dream. It's a horrible dream. Janak Maharaj just looked at it, like this. Oh, yeah. I am in my palace. I am safe. My country is safe. Yes, my soldiers are here. What a horrible dream. Sometimes we get such dreams. Yeah, we experience whatever is happening in the dream. So Janak Maharaj asked these soldiers, is that true or is this true? Means, is that true? Whatever happened in the dream, is that true or is this true? What right now I am? Okay. The soldiers have a blank face. They called the queen. Queen came. My dear husband, what happened? What happened? Janak Maharaj is asking the queen, is that true or is this true? All ministers, all other companions, they came. Janak Maharaj keep on asking, is that true or is this true? No one could answer his question. All sages, they heard, is that true or is this true? Whatever, Ashtavakra came to know about this news. And he visited. And then Janak Maharaj, he is the dearest disciple. Janak Maharaj is the dearest disciple of Ashtavakra. So Janak Maharaj explained his dream. Oh, great sage! Such a horrible dream I got in the middle of the night. Is that true or is this true? My current situation now, as a king, is this true? So Janak Maharaj said, you got a dream. In that dream, you suffered. You experienced something. Okay, right. Okay. So what he said is like, are you experiencing the same pain, misery now? Janaka Maharaj said, no. Right. In a dream, have you experienced the same comfort or opulence which you have now? No. In a dream, neither these comforts are there, and at present, nor those pains are there. So Ashtavakra Muni said, so that is not true, this is not true. The question of Janaka Maharaj is that true or is this true? Ashtavakra Muni said, you did not experience whatever comforts you have at present in your dream. You experienced pain. You experienced misery. Okay. But you did not experience these comforts there. So this is not true. At the same time, that pain, that misery, you are not experiencing right now. So that is also not true. So Janaka Maharaj asked, then what is true? What exactly is the truth? Then Ashtavakra Muni said, you are true. Neither that pain, misery are true, nor this comforts, luxurious life are true. You are the truth. Okay. Okay. In different philosophies, this is very famous pastime. In different philosophies, they explain this pastime according to their concept. Okay. So in Advaita philosophy, they say they agree on the same point. Both pain and they say actually this life is like a dream. This life is not real. Life is like a dream. So in dream, whatever happening is not true. That's what they say. So originally something different, but this life, material life, is a dream. It's not true. This is one section of philosophies. They say like that. So they explain this as the dream experience in the dream is not true. The current comforts, luxuries, life, that is also not true. Okay, they both are false. They say. Okay, but in Sanatana Dharma, we follow according to Srila Prabhupada's scriptures. It's temporary. It's not false. Okay, the experience of Janaka Maharaj in dream, he experienced it. I remember once, in my graduation days, we used to watch so many movies. One day I watched one very action movie. This is true. I am not exaggerating. This is true. Okay, I watched the second show. I watched one action movie. The whole movie, the hero is fighting. So many fights, stunts. I came home and then I slept. And in my sleep, the same whatever I saw the movie, the same thing came. Because I absorbed so much in that movie. The fighting and in my dream, I am feeling like I am the hero, and then I am fighting with so many people. Next day morning when I woke up, I got full body pains. I am telling truth. Yeah. And I used to get one dream, where in my dream, this is in graduation second year. Yeah. Something registered in my subconsciousness. What happened? Even now, after so many years of my graduation, I used to get this dream. The dream is it's the final exam. There are some 6 or 7 examinations are there. Final year. Okay, final exam. I have written all exams nicely. Yeah. But the final year, final exam, I am unable to reach examination hall in time. And the invigilator did not allow me. And I am crying and I am in pain, like that. Okay. This is a dream. All of a sudden I used to wake up and see, oh God, no. I finished my graduation long time back. Now I am in Manchester. I am doing job. This is not true. But in the whole, my body became sweat out of fear. I had these experiences. Okay. But this experience is true. The dream is false. But whatever I experienced is true. When I read this, is that true? Is this true pastime of Janaka Maharaj? I recollected these, incidents. Yeah? So the experience is true. Dream is false, but the experience is true. So our philosophy, the Sanatana Dharma says this material world is temporary, not false. Pain and pleasure are temporary. Matra sparsyastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha. Just like winter and summer, pain and pleasure will come and go, will come and go, will and come and go. They are temporary. They are not false. So the pain he experienced is true. But once he woke up, it's gone. So it's temporary. And the current, the present luxury, the wealth he's having is true, but it will go off at some point of time. Okay, but what is true? Soul. Soul is eternal. Soul is true. This is what Ashtavakra mentioned. I liked this story very much. Is that true? Is this true? So that is true, but temporary. This is true, but temporary. Because this is all material. But what is the eternal truth? We need to add this word eternal. The eternal truth is you as a soul, as a servant of Supreme Personality of God. That's the difference between Advaita philosophy, where everything is void and this life is false. For us, this material life is true. We came out of our own will, but this is very, very temporary. So is that true? Yes, but temporary. Is this true? This comforts? Yes, but temporary. And what is the eternal truth? You as a spirit soul. This is the explanation given by Ashtavakra. And Maharaj Janak, he is very, very happy. Okay. So I will conclude with one more pastime. It's already 9:30. Okay. The final pastime, which gives the importance of the association of great devotees. After performing his complete duties on this planet Earth, okay, Janaka Maharaj left his body, and the aeroplane came from Vaikunta planet to take him with all respects, with Vishnu Dutas and all. So Janaka Maharaj, with his spiritual form, boarded the flight, and the flight is going towards Vaikunta planet. On the way, there is hellish planets. Okay, all the sinners are undergoing so many punishments. Okay, they are shouting, crying, and so many severe punishments. So Janaka Maharaj heard, and then he stopped, at the planet hell, and there is a wind, cool breeze, wind, which touched the body of Janaka Maharaj and went into the hellish planets, and the sinners experienced, and they felt very happy. Oh, such, we are undergoing such a severe, punishment, but from where this happiness came, all it sudden to us. And they understood Janaka Maharaj is there outside, and they are shouting, Janaka Maharaj, please come, please save us, please come, please save us. So Janaka Maharaj thought, I need to save these people who are in this hell. And then all of a sudden, Lord Yama, he got the news, and he came out, and he said, Janaka Maharaj, why did you stop here? You are about to go to Vaikunta planet. This is not at all right place for you. Please carry on. So Janaka Maharaj said, no. I want to save these people. Yeah? If required, I will stay here. If the wind which touched my body and which went to that these people, if they felt happy, then I will be here. Then Yamaraj said, no. So that is not possible. Then how can I? You need to release them. Then Lord Yama said, there is only one way. Daily morning at, in your lifetime, throughout your lifetime, you used to wake up, morning in Brahma Muhurta and, start your spiritual practice. Okay. If you give the result of your spiritual practice of one morning, if you give it to them, they will be liberated. They will be released from, and they will be liberated. And Janaka Maharaj felt very happy. Yeah, that's fine, absolutely. Now I am offering the result of my spiritual practice of one Brahma Muhurta. That's the power of Brahma Muhurat. Bear in mind. Okay, that's the power of Brahma Muhurat. So I am offering to these, unfortunate souls. He happily offered, and they are all liberated from hellish planets. This, one pastimes of Janaka Maharaj, where he is most compassionate. He is not at all eager to go to Vaikuntha. Once he saw it, even in that time also, he got liberated. He is not at all interested to go to Vaikuntha. He wants to, showing his compassion on these unfortunate souls. Okay. So these are the various qualities of Maharaj Janak. That's why he is called as Mahajan. Okay. So thank you very much. I am extremely sorry for taking 7 minutes more, 7 or 8 minutes more. Yeah. Initially, when Nataraja Prabhu told me, and me and Nataraja Prabhu is discussing, and Nataraja Prabhu also mentioned, we don't find much past times on Janaka Maharaj, so I will help. Prabhuji also mentioned, but by the mercy of our acharyas and the help of our senior devotees, I think I am able to say few things today, and you got something to understand. Okay, so just to meditate upon whatever points we discussed today, and the glories of Janaka Maharaj. Very key point is association of devotees is very, very important. We discussed it before also. So we enjoy regularly the association of devotees in our sanghas, Zoom sanghas. So KT Mataji is saying, thank you, Prabhu. So Mataji, KT Mataji, Steve Prabhuji, and they used to share nice, Lord Ram's pastimes. Whenever we connect to RadhaVinod Prabhu's Sangha group, and I really enjoy them. Yeah? So that's the power of these wonderful souls. They are preparing very nicely, and they are sharing the in our Sangha groups very nicely. That's the power of association. Okay, I beg all of you to take the association. Okay, if you're not part of any Sangha, okay, send the message to our temple or in IM congregation group. You will be allocated in one Sangha and enjoy the regular association of devotees, even in this isolation period. Okay. So, and tomorrow, as usual, tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock, we have Sunday Feast class again on YouTube Live. Okay. Management will share the link. You connect and you enjoy the lecture also. Okay. So thank you very much to all devotees who have attentively heard the glories of Janaka Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Anand Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Gaura Paramananda. Hari. See you all tomorrow. We have another speaker who will speak Sunday Feast. Hare Krishna.